on Farotimi'S case with Afe Babalola, okay, the publication was an intellectual property. Aggrieved parties should go to court. Lpdc said this is Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee. I know that Afe Babalola had, urged this Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee to ostracize or suspend Dele Farotimi from being a member and to stop him from practicing as a lawyer. But they have refused to do that. Now they have come out to also say that the publication Farotimi made was an intellectual property and they cannot stop him. That is it. So it means that they understand that any aggrieved person should go to court. Aggrieved parties should go to court. So there are two sides to this declaration from the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee. One part is to ensure that everything is properly decided through the judicial process. And secondly, this will also create employment for some of the lawyers that will be opportune to participate in the matter. Two prongs case. All right. So let's dive into the details to hear more from this committee. The Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee, Lpdc, recently revealed the reasons why they cannot revoke the license given to Dele Farotimi, a renowned human rights activist and writer to practice law. Yes. So in their statements, which drew widespread attention from the general public, they pointed out that his publication was an intellectual property and urged all aggrieved parties to register their grievances at the law court. Okay. So the defamatory charges leveled against Dele Farotimi, a renowned human rights activist and lawyer, and the call to revoke his license stirred mixed reactions from different quarters, as many viewed the move as an intention to silence him. So in a recent statement which was made available to the general public by news outlet Vanguard today, being Monday, okay, that was on Monday, 24th day of December 2024, that was on Tuesday, not Monday. The Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, Lpdc, which was led by Justice Ishak, gave the reasons why they cannot revoke his license. So in their statement, they pointed out that the book which generated the controversy was intellectual property and not an action committed while practicing as a legal practitioner. So they further made it known that all aggrieved parties who found the publication defamatory should go to the law court and register their grievances in their ways. Exactly. The publication is an intellectual property and not a conduct or act committed while practicing as a legal practitioner. You see? So all aggrieved parties who find the publication defamatory should ventilate their grievances through the regular courts, they said. And that is very intelligent statement they have made there. And that proves that they have refused to be used, okay, to fight a member of the legal practitioners and not be used as a tool to oppress one another in the legal practicing section. So and I think a lot of people will see reason from this perspective and understand that these guys are being fair in their judgment. To me, I give it to them for not just going outrightly to begin to suspend or withdraw the license given to Farotimi to practice as a lawyer, but rather looked at the case objectively and then made a decision which is very objective. Okay, the man did not commit any crime while practicing as a lawyer or any crime made in the court while defending a client or whatever. This is an intellectual property. It's a book that he sat down to read, put his intelligence into writing. So if you don't like it, go to court. That is it. As it is in the court right now, allow the court to take its course. Allow the judicial process to take its course. We will not suspend him. And I think that was a very good move. Very good move. But let me hear from people. I know that people would have responded or reacted to this statement. And somebody say, you can't kill the fowl because you don't like his eggs. Farotimi is an entity. His book is also an entity. Exactly. Farotimi is an entity. His book is an entity. So fight the book and stop fighting Farotimi. That is it. What happens if they go to court and the case is in the court already? Yes. And what we are saying is that justice delay is justice denied. If it is someone who still foul, the case will be dispensed within 2 weeks. Exactly. 2 days, like what happened to somebody in Osun State now. That judicial process is trying to wriggle their head out of it. Someone should challenge him. We want to see the end. Okay, oh, no wahala. Challenge him now. Go to court, Shikina. That is it. Was it not the court they went? Very shameful response to the request. But is the matter not even subjudiced? Of course, it must have been. But is a matter not even subjudiced? Oh, yes, it is. Thomas Tor. Agbadorians will now know that their own medicine tastes like. Okay? They will now know what their own medicine tastes like, which is the court they like. Yes, so +1 for Dele Farotimi. Babalola shock say buried secrets were exhumed. Yeah, of course now. Babalola shock say buried secrets were exhumed by Pharaoh. And not be lie. All his buried secrets were being exposed and exhumed. And the guy has his facts and he's not scared. Our brother and friend, he is a friend of honest people. That is Farotimi for you. Are had done the right by approaching the court in the civil and criminal liability against the careless author. That is what you think. These are Agbadorians. Do you understand the English written in that statement? Get someone to interpret it to you. Then come back to repost. Okay, oh, good one. Those who are not satisfied should approach the courts to ventilate their anger. And that is exactly what everyone is saying. Thank God there are still agencies and professionals in Nigeria that have refused to be corrupted and influenced to do injustice like this Lpdc. Exactly. Thanks to the head of this committee to talking law and delivering justice. Why request Farotimi'S license to be withdrawn when he has not yet been convicted of the allegations laid against him, even if it is a misconduct? Farotimi is innocent until proven otherwise. There are still men and women of integrity in Nigeria. I'm telling you, people are giving credit to the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee for making this objective decision, and it's a very wise one, refused to be used by the Sun to do injustice to this Farotimi'S case. I'm telling you. And exactly, the case is already in court. So why is Babalola in hurry to get Farotimi suspended? He's trying to pull the trigger, to pull the button, using his influence, using federal might. I'm telling you. But again, this Lpdc, or rather the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee, had refused to be cowed into that, and they have made their decision, according to their leader, Ishak. So that is it. It is settled. Let them wait until the court process has ended. Even at that, it's still not a case that can, lead to withdrawing Farotimi'S license. It's a case. It's a civil matter that should be dealt in that regard. That is it. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment over what the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee has said.